What the fuck? Hey, bro. What is this? What is this? Well.
Look who it is.
Welcome back to the Hawthorne Hills Hillbillies. I'm your host, Jesse White.
And I'm Carter Breslin.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, Hillbillies and Hillbillets, with another banger of an episode. 2-month hiatus. Let's fucking go, lads.
Much needed.
Much needed.
We apologize to all of you guys. This would have gotten out like 3 weeks ago, but I've been doing stuff every weekend since I've gotten back.
He's got the flu, AIDS, HIV,
don't know
Corona. He got a butt plug shoved up his ass.
No. Not. Nah, but we apologize. We got a banger of an episode for you guys today, and we yeah, I don't know. I think we should just get right into it, low key.
Yeah.
This is definitely gonna be a memorable episode for sure. I think they'll like it. You know.
So yeah,
intros, baby.
we already did that.
We're so back.
We're so
back,
ladies and gents.
So back.
So
let's do this weekly recap, baby.
Our first week back of college.
So much. Semester 2.
So great. So wonderful. So splendid.
Magnificent, if you will.
I missed the crappy dorm food.
Nice word, James.
Yeah. I'm trying to dial it back on the cursing.
New year, new him, guys.
No. Same me.
New year, same you.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Well, what happened in your first week back? Because I did nothing. I just sat here and did nothing.
So I had classical civilizations in Roman cities, which is a great seminar to take your freshman year. My professor is one of the head researchers in classical and Roman civilizations. He actually has excavated parts of Pompeii and other sites across the Mediterranean and the world. He's worked with Steve Jobs, a couple of film producers. The guy that made Gladiator 1, he worked with him. Just really cool, interesting class. We've talked about water, streets, plumbing, agriculture, history of the area. It's just a great class and like a great oh my gosh. It's a great just great freshman year class. Now, I will say this, before we started recording this, there was a banana man in a fire truck.
There was I think it might have been Morgan's a Scioto. We didn't see any of the fire alarm lights going off, but we heard the siren, and instead of going that way, like it normally does, or that way, it went this way, which from the position that we're recording this is onto campus. And then it turned that way to go behind Morgan's and Scioto. And out of the back left side, jumped out a fireman in a banana
suit.
Don't know what's going on this Saturday.
Cannot make this
Saturday afternoon. Hope everyone was all right. I didn't see them do anything. They went into the garage. Something was wrong in the garage. I don't know. A car exploded.
I don't know.
Don't think you need to whip out the
50
banana.
50 casualties, I guess.
Don't think you need to whip out the banana for the garage, but
you whip out your nana for other situations.
Oh yeah.
When business is slow, I just whip out
your banana and go.
Yeah.
Great work.
The second week, they were raiding like crazy. So the bars, there was a floor 10 party at Morgan's that got raided. But the bars were getting raided. People weren't going for like 2 weeks. I think Ladder got raided. Top Cats definitely got raided. These are all the little local
bars that are in Clifton here.
But
everybody got a fake for Christmas, and they're so excited to use it.
Yeah. So
now we use the mic. Toast Jesus.
it's Black History Month. Shout out to all the Black Hillbillies and Hillbillets. Happy Black History Month.
Yeah. What he said. Yeah. Oh, but it was funny because people.
Yeah,
would
these
be,
are good.
I know people would be like going to like certain bars and see which ones got rated or not, and then like relaying the information back to the people like in the area, and we're like, oh, don't go to this one, this one, this one. This one's fine. But yeah, I think there was a fifth floor one at Calhoun that got rated as well. So that was
Calhoun?
yeah.
Damn.
Apparently the fifth floor was a party floor. Didn't know that, but
and there was another one. The Lender Honors Business one got rated as well, but not by police, by RAs.
So they were doing that job.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was cold. It was really cold.
It was like cold that
It was like freezing. Like it's been like hovering around 32 degrees, like around freezing here the last last week. And it feels warm.
compared to the last.
Compared to like the second week, it was warm. Because I mean, you guys know most of you guys live in the area. It was like I went to my 8 a.m. Enid and it was -2 degrees.
Oh my god!
I was freezing. It was bad, and that's like an 8-minute walk, which is by like terms of this campus is one of the shorter walks, but that was the longest 8 minutes of my life. Because I was almost late as well.
I've been late a lot. By like 5 minutes though.
Is it to your like?
We're not sponsored by Cheez-Its, by the way. Maybe one day.
Hit us up.
No.
Extra toasty. Extra toasty, brother.
Extra toasty.
Extra toasty.
Yeah.
It was just cold, dude. I'm all for winter. I'm a kind of a big winter guy because basketball season's in full swing and like I'm not sweating. But the warmth would be nice sometimes.
Let me tell you how cold it was. I would walk. So my first class is usually at Blagan Library, which is a 15-minute walk from my dorm to my class. So I start walking. I'm in coat, gloves, hat, hoodie, hood of my coat, zipped all the way up. And then next thing I know, I'm crying. It's so cold. I felt like I've never been whipped before, but I felt like the wind was just whipping my ass. Like just and I was just like suffering.
Okay.
Happy Black History.
Oh, yeah.
We are free. We don't have to be whipped no more. Unless you're into that. Go at it. Have at it. Whip away. I'm not one to judge.
You like them cheeses?
Yes.
Okay. So, speaking of interesting things that happened during the first week back in the dorms specifically, my roommate, Mr. Ryan, told me a little story about something that went on in Scioto. So basically, this chick was, I guess they have like common areas. I mean, I know that we have like common areas outside of the elevator at Turner, but I don't know where the common areas are for Scioto. But basically, she was in a group of like 10 guys and like 4 girls or something like that. And this girl, I think, is not mentally well. I don't think anybody that's doing well mentally would do this, but
I think this whole campus isn't mentally well.
This is Jesse's first time hearing this story too, so you guys are gonna get his authentic reaction. So basically, she said,
"There's 200 bananas on the run."
Oh, there's a banana run at one of the bars tonight. That's why
Why the hell was a banana with the fire department?
Waiting to get off his shift, bro.
Bruh.
No, but anyway, so this girl with like all these 10 guys were like, first one in my room gets a lap dance. And I'm like, Ryan's telling me this, and I'm like, what the? Okay. So basically, this chick has 10 dudes sprinting down Scioto to get to her room.
Was she bad at least?
I don't know. Ryan doesn't even know this girl. He just heard it through the grapevine. It was like a friend. It was like a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. Yeah, through the grapevine. And basically, one guy got there, and he got it. He got the lap dance.
All that for a lap dance?
But the 9 guys and the 4 girls also just sat there and watched. Just sat there and watched them get freaky.
What the?
It was like a strip. It was like a strip.
What
show.
type of horny ass cuck shit?
Yeah. So she got like, she was like stripping, like genuinely stripping while she gave him a lap dance. She made it. She collected everybody's phones, put them all in a drawer, locked the drawer so it didn't get out, and there was just this dude sitting on a chair, this girl giving him a lap dance, and I can't do math. Like 13 other people just sitting in the room just watching. And then they all left. There's also the same girl that like took a knife to somebody's neck the other month, like last semester. So not mentally well. Praying for her.
She white.
Probably not a good look. But yeah, that's my stripper story. Not my stripper story. That's Ryan's stripper story.
But
yeah,
luckily, we've been reached out to by one of our partners, and we're gonna hit you with a little ad break. This ad is brought to you by Play the Game.
Have you ever wanted to play the game?
Yes, the game. Indeed, the game is quite interesting. It is also quite, I don't know how to put it.
Serendipitous.
Serendipitous. The game is something it can apply to anything and anywhere. Bowling, hot cross buns, skiing, spades, poker,
Diddy's basement.
P. Diddy. Everything can be a game. With the low price of $5.99, you can take one magical pill and play that game.
When you take this pill, you will scream with glory.
It's time to play the game.
And then everyone will know
It's time
that you are going to play the game.
to play the game.
And they will steer clear. Single player. But there is a double. There's a 2-player.
This performance enhancing drug will make you have an advantage
When you
over
play the game.
competitors when you play the game. So, buy this performance enhancing drug when it's time to play the game. It's time to play the game.
Each pill sold separately.
This pill may result in death, explosive diarrhea, shitting,
Taxes.
so much taxes, and more shitting.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's time to play the game. And now we're back. I hope you like that ad.
Me too. They seem like really cool guys.
Yeah.
Those 2 spokespeople, really good at what they do.
Really great guys.
Really good at what they do.
Yeah.
That's why they get paid the big bucks.
Yep.
I'm gonna toast you. Give me my cheese.
I Swiss cheese your ass.
Giant. No more of it. You're cut off. Cry about it. Yeah.
Well,
I feel a little weird. This is like, we kind of get back into the flow of things, you know?
the flow. The flow.
If you're not watching the video, you.
Flow. The flow. To the window. To the wall.
Something about my balls. I don't know.
Oh, word of the day.
Oh,
Word of the
I
day.
didn't even know we were doing this.
Ministration.
I thought that said menstruation.
A religious or spiritual ceremony. The priest's ministration comforted me.
Comforted?
Comforted.
2 new words. Comforted. Oh, avert. Orator. I thought that said neurotic.
Erotic. The screams are so erotic.
Okay,
If you get that, you play Black Ops.
Alright. So we had a very bad week. There's something about week 4 of the college life.
Week 4?
Not good.
You know what week 4 does to you? Week 4 comes,
Diddles you.
caresses your face, forcibly bends you over, pulls your pants down, spreads your ass, spits in it, and fucks you raw. That's what week 4 does to
Only
you.
when you're a freshman.
Only when you're underage.
Which we are both not, so that doesn't apply.
Anyways.
It was a very bad week.
Very. It's tragic, even. Some might say it was the worst week in human history.
I think some World War week was pretty bad. We didn't die.
Yeah, well.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I guess I'll start. I had a PFA this past week. PFA stands for Physical Fitness Assessment.
Well, for sure.
It's for ROTC. 45 push-ups in 60 seconds. That wasn't really... My goal was 45, but I was, 50 is kind of like where I want to get, but 45. 45 was the goal. And my goal for sit-ups was 40, and I only got 35. So, I got some leeway there. And then the run. The 1 mile and a half, the mile and a half run.
The milk mile. The milk mile.
I got this, it was 13 laps. I got to lap 10, and then I had to puke and disqualify myself from my run time. So I got disqualified from my PFA. I threw up, and as I was throwing up, my AirPod fell in the trash can.
Oh, no.
And so when it fell, I went, bruh, blah. So I was like, blah. And I was like, bruh, blah.
Yeah.
And then,
How vulgar.
yeah. And then I was like on the floor. And it was.
Did you get your AirPod back?
Yeah, I did. I fished for it. It was goopy.
Oh. Ew.
So yeah, make sure you stay hydrated, people. Obviously,
Disgusting.
obviously you don't want to be like me. Finish your laps.
Do 3 more.
Yeah, do 3 more.
You got it.
Don't be a fat ass. Do
Believe.
3 more. Yeah. Biggie bitch. Anyways, moving on. I have an announcement to make. I intend on running for Student Government Senator of Arts and Sciences and CECH. Now, I have to use the word I intend because I can't campaign until next week. So, that's a huge announcement.
More updates on that next week?
Yeah, more things on that next week. So, yeah, look out for that. I don't know if I really should talk about this.
Which one?
Already no tomorrow.
Probably not.
Yeah, we're gonna skip that. Poker night.
Love
Poker night.
Love
Poker
it.
night.
Can you play poker?
I can play poker.
I know how the card system works. The only thing that I don't know is which hands are good.
You can just look up a poker cheat sheet.
Yeah, I know. That's
But
the only part that I don't know by heart.
I won 1 game of poker and I've lost every other, and I've played 5 games. So
You're 1 for 5.
I'm 1 for 5. But
hey, that's a 20%.
1 of 5 is 20%.
Yes.
Oh no, it is. Wait.
I do math every day.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You multiply 1/5 by 2.
I do not do math every day. I write papers and read.
Multiply it by 2, you get 2 over 10. That's
Read
20%.
political theory. I
do calculus.
I read about The writings of Aristotle and Socrates.
I do derivatives and integrals.
And Thomas Hobbes.
I don't do him.
And we also read about the writings of fuck. Anyways.
I love the writing of fuck.
Yeah, fuck. Great author. Great
Author.
Fuck. Great author.
So, did you win money on that?
No, I don't play for money. I
No.
play for bitches. Actually, yeah, I play for.
Just objectify.
What do you mean?
You play for women?
No, that's
Like
what we call chips.
You call chips bitches?
Yeah.
Just call them chips.
You're like, hand me that bitch. One day,
give me those chips.
One game, I asked for a bitch and a female dog like appeared. So.
Oh, you like summoned it on the 10th ass?
Yeah, I was like,
he's a wizard.
I was like, I'm gonna raise a bitch, and then a fucking dog appeared with a vagina.
This is the stupidest joke. I wish he was joking. He's not. He genuinely.
You wish I was joking?
Didn't say that.
Bunting, edging, gooning, splurging,
climaxing.
Mexican lawnmower.
No. We don't need any of that. That's disgusting.
When it rains, it pours. Where there's rain, there's thunder.
I'm so upset that you told me what a Mexican lawnmower is. That actually made me so. Like, I was very disgusted.
The more you know, ladies and gentlemen. The more you know.
Look it up. Urban Dictionary. You know what to do.
Or the internet in general.
Urban Dictionary.
Mexican lawnmower.
What about exam hell?
That's you, bud.
I know. When are your exams? This week?
Next week.
Next week
and the week after that.
So, last week, it is currently Saturday as we're recording this. Why do you look like a Muppet?
Am I a man? Or am I a Muppet?
Are you good?
If I'm a man, I'm a very manly Muppet.
Anyway.
Am I a man?
He's in a singing mood.
If I'm a Muppet, I'm a Muppet, I'm a Muppet. Or whatever the hell the song goes. Peak song. Anyways, take it away, Cardi B. Take it away.
So I had my first set of midterms. I saw that. What the fuck did that say the girl know?
That was the Grinch.
No,
it says the girl know.
Oh my gosh. That's Jesse's feed, guys.
Bro,
yeah.
No. Someone sent that to me. It's not my feed.
No. Yeah, so I had a physics midterm on Monday. There was one question I had no idea how to do. I had no clue. You could not pay me to tell you how to solve that problem. It was bad. I think I did good, hopefully, on the majority of them after that, though. I think I did pretty good. And then I had on Thursday, I had my math exam in DAP. You see this box of tissue right here. For those of you listening, just imagine a tissue box.
And those of you who are jorking your peanut to this.
You're one who snows. I had about this much space for my paper, except it was more of like a box. It was like a little more over this way and then down. Like I had to put it was like I was writing on a typewriter. I'd have to do the top problem, scoop my packet up, do the middle problem, scoop my packet up, do the bottom problem. I think I did really well on that though. Like, I would be surprised if I got anything less than an 80. I think I did really, really well on that one. I felt super confident leaving that. I'm taking a programming class this semester. I'm learning to code in C++, which is a coding language for those of you who are unaware.
I love that.
It's not fun. The syntax of this coding language is god awful. There is so many little like nuanced things. Like if I wanted to have a value stored in like something that I named sum. So it's like sum equals 2. Like if I wanted to add 2, if I wanted to add that original value and something else, I can go, normally you'd go sum equals sum plus whatever variable. But no, you could just do sum plus equals variable, and that somehow equals the same thing. I have no clue, but I've got like a lab a week, I've got like a homework a week, and like I do this stuff with our friend Brian. And it takes like our home like the third homework, we did it over the course of like a Wednesday and a Thursday or something like that. It was like 6.5 hours combined for one homework. And I'm just like, there's so much going on here. I'm gonna die during that midterm. I have like if we have because we're gonna have it on paper. Yes. We're gonna probably have it on paper. So if I had to write out a C++ code, I might crash it. I might. But yeah. Um real college experience is not getting lit every weekend. Getting lit on a Thursday.
Or it is.
Sleeping around. It's playing 7,000. It's paying $7,000 to play with Legos, which is what I'm doing currently in my engineering class. We have a group project that's about I think we have to build a robot, but it's with Legos. So on Tuesday, literally all we did the whole time was fill out an online paper and count Legos. So I get to count probably like 7 more bags of Legos. I chose the first one, which was a very bad decision. You know those little like cylindrical black connector pieces? You know what I'm talking about? The ones that are like that long. That long. I counted those. 160. God bless you.
Thank you.
162 of them. It took me like 15 minutes. It was not fun. But yeah. I think this next thing is you.
Guys, we all remember the Cum Crusader.
He is strucken again.
I crashed out this past week.
When is he not?
And I'm just gonna read verbatim
Oh no.
what was sent.
This is yikes.
Ha, here it is. Yo, I don't know how to put this, but the men's bathroom situation is fucking disgusting. Like, bruh, this is embarrassing. We are adults! Exclamation point. There is no reason why the bathroom stall should look like Bigfoot jizzed all over the floor. The first 2 toilets are locked. The lock is broken on the one next to those. Then the next toilet is clogged, and the last 2 always look like someone got murdered because of blood on the walls, or P. Diddy's mansion after his parties. All I ask, and my roommates ask, is that we have some decency when using the bathroom. I'm tired of trying to avoid mysterious white substances on the floor. This led to a multitude of responses, mostly people condemning the goon sessions that's been happening in the bathroom and the Cum Crusader and the Blood Bandit, as they are known, on floor 2. It led to an investigation by 6 females that live on our floor, because there's 52 girls that live on our floor, to investigate and go into everyone's room and do interviews with everyone to figure out who the Blood Bandit and the Cum Crusader is.
Even though they don't go into those bathrooms.
Exactly.
That was funny. I think you missed something else about Daniels. I was at the top right of that list.
Bruh. I had a long week. Or I had a long day. This was on a
This was all one day, I think, right?
Wednesday. It
was just on Wednesday.
And I come back from my place. Or from place. I come back to my place and I want to take a fat nap. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Get back to my room. I'm the only one there. I'm like, yes, this nap is about to hit different. This nap is about to be busting. Majestical. I get back to the room and I'm like, okay, where's my TV remote? So I'm looking for it. I look between, if some of y'all know, I don't have a TV stand. I got a bin with a TV on it. I look between the bin and this vent and I see something big and black. Pause.
Not him.
Big and black, not me.
Happy February.
I thought I was tweaking. So I grabbed my phone. I turned on the flashlight. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is that? It didn't move. And according to further inspection, it was a big ass cockroach. This big. If you watching it on the video, this big. Thick cockroach.
It was a very large cockroach.
It was very large. I got a picture, actually.
Let me see. I want to see. Got. Ew. That's
Now,
nasty. That's disgusting.
viewer discretion is advised. I should have said that before that. But y'all see where that little lip is right there? That's where the motherfucker came from. The vent. Luckily, he was dead. Because if he moved when I turned on that flashlight, oh my God.
You would have ran out that room so
I would have screamed like, it would have sounded like Tom and Jerry. I would have screamed, ran out of that room. I would have been screaming down the hallway. I asked the RA, I said, but I calmly moved and I went to the RA and I knocked on the door and I said, excuse me, ma'am, what do you do if there's a big ass cockroach? And she said, I don't know. What the hell you mean you don't know? We live in Daniels Hall, the oldest dorm hall on campus. It's hella niggas and cockroaches. Hella. What the fuck you mean you don't know what to do if there's a goddamn cockroach?
Did you pick it up?
I should have picked it up and threw it at her. But I didn't. Also, that cockroach is still in my room.
You ain't moving?
I ain't touching that bitch.
Get a tissue.
Oh, hell no. We don't have tissue. We got toilet paper. So,
Let's come on.
Colin got back to the room and he saw the cockroach and he threw up. So,
Actually?
he threw up in the back. He was like, it's my anxiety. Also, shout out to Colin.
Here's your episode.
Texting us every fucking week talking about, where's my podcast? I need my podcast. Where's my podcast?
Here it is.
Where's my podcast? Where's my podcast? It's right here. It's right here.
It's getting pushed. Just wait.
Yeah.
You will have it.
Bruh. Over there tweaking out yesterday.
Whoa.
But shout out to you. You uploaded my homework, so.
Whoa. Did you say tweaker?
No.
I swerve in a corner. Whoa.
So,
and I heard that she wanna show me who she be. I'm kind of fucking with it. Show me some more. Bitch, we tied her head to toe. I don't remember the rest.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, you know, we already apologized for the little hiatus.
Yeah,
we took. You know,
2 months is a lot.
That's a long time.
That's a long.
That's a long time for no hillbilly.
That 2 months is also a long time without jerking it. So I understand your pain. Without sensation. This podcast is like beating it for your ears. Mm-hmm. I know how some of y'all get very happy when listening to this. Also, the fact that this is only the 34-minute mark is actually quite impressive because I feel like we've been talking for an hour.
Yeah. Hey.
Hour. Sure, we did say there was going to be some changes. Though it's going to get a little shorter. a little more bite-sized episodes, so you don't have to sit there, listen to the whole thing. Take your walk to class, or you just need a little break, and you just want to hear the sweet, smooth melodies of my voice.
Or mine.
And you can move on with your life. But this podcast is like stimulation to your pinar for your ears. And once you're done listening, you're going to be finished. You're going to be satisfied. You might have post-nut clarity. You might be like, what the hell did I just listen to? Why the fuck did I watch chicken nugget porn?
What? Huh? What are you rambling about?
I don't know. I just made that up.
Like, no shit.
But at the end of the day, it's been 2 months.
There's a lot that's going on.
There's a lot going on in this world.
We talked about our stuff already.
So
I feel like really the only appropriate way to, deliver this World Weekly news is in a recap rap. Making some changes, gang.
Making some absolute changes while dropping absolute banger episodes and raps.
#1 Billboard hit coming up.
Hit it. We went on hiatus for 2 months, so here's a recap from the both of us. We had exams, that was a blast. Christmas came and Cardi lost 3 pounds. 7 days of Hanukkah. New Year's came and I wasn't drunk. Cardi started the new year
with a strain of Corona that wasn't the beer.
Donald Trump was sworn in. Ohio State versus the world again. Bent over Notre Dame and rocked their world until I came. Bad Bunny dropped some heat. Mac Miller's album was so peak. Fire in the West and cold in the East got me feeling like season 1 OG. Out here landing Ed Dusty is that hyperpigmentation. Yes, indeed. You know what else is massive? TikTok ban for 12 hours had me feeling like the Twin Towers. Planes falling out of the sky got me feeling like Philly fans on Sunday night.
ICE agents raiding schools. What are the construction companies finna do? Now this one's fast.
He can stay.
We can get him his papers any day.
More nut on the floor in Daniels. A cockroach named Hitler with a scandal. Kanye with his wife, she dropped her clothes like a Diddy party. Now Ye is tripping, acting like a S-tier supervillain. Spouting shit on X. Companies cut ties like what a flex. Elon and Kanye hand in hand. They might be friends with the mustache man. Getting edged by the weather. 4 fucking seconds. 4 fucking seconds. Billie Eilish was snubbed. Cowboy Carter, who would've thunk? Doechii was sexy, throwing out some stage, and won a whole ass Grammy. This was all we can remember. A 2-month recap for our Steam listing members.
Hope you guys like that one. We might have to redo that.
Oh, hell no!
Get out!
Oh, hell no!
Do we want to redo that?
Now we'll drop the official song. We'll drop the official song on the Instagram. We'll do like a music video.
Music video on
A music video extended cut.
Oh.
With more lyrics. Just cut it. No, I ain't cutting this shit.
Bro.
I hope y'all like that. That was quite enjoyable.
We took a long time to come up with those
It
lyrics.
took a long time to come up with the lyrics. Shout out to Owen.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Come with egg roll. But in all seriousness, we are sending our thoughts and prayers to the families of the Black Hawk helicopter incident. The Mexican nationals who crashed in Philadelphia. Tragic. the fires in the Palisades in California. You know, we can joke about this stuff, but you know, we just gotta, you know,
there's reality too.
Tone it down.
There's reality too.
People die every day.
Yes, people do die, but they're also born to start with the light. You know.
Yeah.
Sending prayers out. Hope that.
You know what else dies? You know what else is dying and failing? A crumbling institution.
Every engineering student.
The fucking NBA. You can have at it.
What is going on with these trades? This has got to be not even in our lifetime, but like in everybody, like of all time, this might be the most crazy trade deadline there's ever been. First off, Rob Pelinka, I don't know what Keys Capital had to say to get you to do that. He might just be the GOAT. How do you finesse Dallas out of Luka Doncic? And then go and replace AD with a center. I think it was Mark Williams from the Hornets. Because my glorious king, Dalton Connect, who I have his jersey. I gotta buy a Charlotte Hornets jersey now. Ain't nobody want to do that.
Ain't nobody even want to support the Charlotte Hornets. Sorry, AJ.
I'm not a... Yeah. Sorry, AJ. It's not you, it's the team. Like, I mess with Omelo. And I'm a Dalton Connect fan. So I guess by default, that makes me a Hornets fan for a little now. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
You just said you were a Hornets fan.
I said by association because I'm a Dalton Connect fan. Get that away from me.
I don't really see that.
So some other big... No, stop. So other big...
What the hell?
Trades that went on. One I just saw. I don't know what they got in return, but Ben Simmons is going to the Clippers. My go. Can you stop? I'm trying to talk about the trade deadlines. He's showing me an AI video of LeBron in a Wonder Woman costume, bro. Other important trade. So we got the Luka to LA for Max Christie and AD. My Cavs. They traded away Karis LeVert and G-Wagon. George is in the A.
I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro.
So they went to the Hawks for DeAndre Hunter, I think. So we have a I will say I did love G-Wagon and Karis LeVert. However, I do understand the move because it's a better three. Because now it's a starting lineup of Darius Garland, Spida, DeAndre Hunter, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. So, and then you got Max Strus coming off the bench, and Ty Jerome. So hey, see if that move works out for them the second half of this season. See how it goes in the playoffs. God bless your soul.
Oh, thank you.
What were some other? I won't lie, I don't remember what a lot of the like trades.
Luka.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah, Jimmy Butler to the Warriors.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
I'm so happy.
What the hell was even that?
I'm so happy because my little brother, if you're listening to this one, shout out to my little brother, is a Miami Heat fan. Have fun with Andrew Wiggins, buddy. Your star player. What was going on with him? Did you see all the stuff that was happening with him? Like this past month?
Ooh.
Jimmy Butler, like he got indefinitely suspended from team play because he kept like walking out of practices and stuff because he didn't want to play there. Like he always does. He did this with Philly. He did this with Minnesota. He does it every single time to get out of us to get traded, and it works.
Temper tantrums work. Bro.
Yeah, I guess. The Bucks also made a trade. Chris Middleton is now a Washington Wizard. And Kyle Kuzma's finally out of that.
Man, they train these people like monkeys,
Yeah.
like slaves.
Yeah, there's a it was a three-way deal, but the main two was De'Aaron Fox to the Spurs and Zach LaVine from the Bulls to Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan can't escape Zach LaVine. He's just with him at all times. And Kevin Herter, my white boy, is now back on the Bulls with Josh Giddey. I don't think there was let's see, what else was there? Can you get these mock trades out of here, please? Um was there anything else? I feel like I'm missing one. Hmm. Maybe not. Mm. I think it was all the star power ones that got traded. Oh, Brandon Ingram. How could I forget?
Mm.
Brandon, what team did he play for?
I don't watch the NBA.
Yeah.
I just
Play for
saw
the Pelicans.
the trading news.
Everybody that the Lakers gave the Pelicans to obtain AD is no longer on the Pelicans. They're all gone. So Brandon Ingram's going to team up in Toronto with Scotty Barnes. And that's going to be fun. They're both autistic.
Hmm.
I'm kidding. Brandon Ingram is not. Yeah, I think that's all the major ones. Yeah. All right. Well, that wraps up that segment, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's been like a ton of all stars that got traded, and I don't really know how to feel.
And speaking of people who aren't all stars, there was Yahtzees in Lincoln Heights, Cincinnati. If you don't know where Lincoln Heights is, look it up. It's the projects. Look it up. And they decided, to pull up to Cincinnati and wave their little stupid little banner around, and all that shit, coping for their tiny wee wees. And the residents of Lincoln Heights weren't having it. The Yahtzees were being protected by Cincinnati police because they do have their right to protest. But the local residents was not having it. They ended up rushing them and taking a flag and burning it as the Yahtzees ran away from the group of people, residents of Lincoln Heights. So it just goes to show that Nazis or Yahtzees are just cowards, cowardly ass people. They want to incite a race war. They want to divide us. Just imagine being a bum ass loser like that, being completely ignorant. I hear, we may make stupid jokes, but those people are, they're serious about what they do, but in actuality, they're just coping for their inability to pull bitches. And at the end of the day, you know, what can you do other than take their flag and burn it? Yeah. But on another note,
Yet another protest.
a protest actually yesterday at Fountain Square at 6, immigration protest. Oh, bronchitis.
I might need to leave. He's going.
Holy.
He's sick.
Sound like Arthur Morgan. But yeah, there was a protest downtown about ICE officers and immigration. It was a relatively large protest. You know, I just thought we should report on that. It was something that happened in the Cincinnati area. Um, as ICE and immigration is going around rounding up these people. people were protesting. So I always highlight that. But for our last and final part, y'all hear about that black lady in Pakistan?
I didn't. He informed me. He's probably
So
informing you too.
I'm gonna give y'all the details about this lady. Her name is Oni. I don't even know how to say that.
I probably tried to say that.
Onija.
Probably.
Onija Andrew Robinson. Oh, she's leaving. She's returning to the United States. Damn, I didn't even know that. But she was in Pakistan because she was talking to this 19-year-old Pakistani guy. And she was going to Pakistan to go visit him. But apparently she was using a filter to make her look white. So she catfished him. He left her at the airport. So yeah, she started wreaking havoc in Pakistan. She said she wasn't going to leave until they gave her $5,000. Then it was $10,000. Then it was like $20,000. It was $50,000. She said she was gonna come in and fix up the houses and stuff. And that she wasn't leaving because she is Pakistani and now she's Muslim, and that she's gonna fix Pakistan. I don't even understand how the hell did.
How did this happen?
How did we get here? How did we get from point A to point B?
Something happened.
She says she is moving to Dubai with her husband
to have the baby.
To have the baby. I don't even know who the husband is. She just said some. I don't know if he's Pakistani or Arab or. I don't know, but she was catfishing. And she has been gathering support of the Pakistani people. And there's some people that want her to go back home. But, I mean, I just saw a TikTok of her eating a Big Mac, 2 large fries, and 2 drinks.
Man. Giant.
I mean, she did just get like $50,000 from the Pakistani government.
Fair enough.
She's a New York catfish scammer.
Professional.
Look, how does this happen? And I want to say like she make black people look bad, but this is impressive.
50,000 from the Pakistani government, just for catfish.
Just for catfish. She went on there and made demands.
It's nuts.
I always wonder how like people colonize areas, like and where there's pre-existing civilizations. But that's like a modern example. Like, let's be honest. If she was like the British Empire, she would have had them motherfuckers in chains.
She would have. They're known for that.
She went over. She went over there and demanded money. After catfishing, they offered to pay for her plane ticket. She said, "No, I want money."
Okay. And
made the claim that she felt liable, that the Pakistani government owed her money for her inconvenience, and that she was gonna fix Pakistan. What is happening?
Get that bread, queen.
I don't know. New York, y'all people.
Y'all have some
built different.
Oh yeah.
Cause let some dude from Cincinnati or some girl from Cincinnati come demanding anything. That's not gonna happen. It
was definitely the accent.
Yeah.
For sure the accent.
I want.
What are we talking about? Give me the money.
What are you talking about? I want 50,000. That's impressive.
Good for her. I don't know if I can say good for her.
I don't
like this is just like a kind of one of those situations where it's like, okay.
I'm just
cool. Like, I don't want to comment on this.
I'm like, yeah, I like. How did what like?
Why?
She definitely was like smoking one night and had this great idea and wrote it down. She been plotting this, bro.
Can you imagine being that guy that got catfish?
That catfish, I'd be pissed. He thought he was talking to a white woman. Then this black woman show up. But yeah. Thank you for
No, was gonna start wrapping things up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Wrap things
I
up.
don't think we got anything
Wrap
else.
things up like safe sex.
Wrap it before you tap it.
Yep.
Kids.
You don't want any pregnancy scares.
Nope. None of those.
None. So, thank you for joining us, Hillbillies and Hillbillets,
In 2025.
In 2025, our
Thank you
first
guys for
episode
sticking
on
around.
February 8th.
We'll be back to consistent weekly posts.
Yes, we will. Anything else?
Why'd you do that?
Because I'm a freak for real. I had to let them know.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna end on that. I don't, bro. All right. Toodles.
Well, I'll see you around, Hillbillies and Hillbillets. Let's make the most of this next week.
Iowa.
This is Jesse White.
This is Carter Breslin.
Signing out.
Bye.
Oh, fuck. I pressed the wrong button.